All right, I'm going to be doing a teaching out of Daniel chapter 12, verses 1 through 3. I'm going to prove once and for all there will be no pre-tribulation, resurrection, rapture. This is something I saw recently, and a lot of people haven't seen it, but I'm going to teach it to you so you can no longer believe in a pre-trib rapture. It tells you in Daniel chapter 12, verse 1 says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up." Now you have to understand, if you go back and read chapter 11 all the way up to chapter 12, in chapter 11, verses 28 through 41, you'll see that the peace treaty has already been signed. Israel's invaded, right? So when you get over into chapter 12, and it says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people," you understand that the time of great tribulation has just begun. It says, "And there shall be a time of trouble, such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time." That's the time of great tribulation. Michael stands up when the great tribulation period begins. It says, "And at that time," what time? The time of great tribulation, after it begins, "and at that time thy people shall be delivered." Some say that's the Jews. Thy people, that's the Jews. That's not the church. And that's what he's talking about, who will be delivered. But let's read on and see, is this the Jews that will be delivered? And see, is this the resurrection rapture that the preacher believe happens at the beginning of the 7 years? It says, "At that time thy people shall be delivered." Then it says, "Everyone that shall be found written in the book." The only ones that have the names in the book is those that are supposed to go to heaven. Not just Jews. It says, "Everyone that shall be found written in the book." Not just Jews. Right? Then it says in verse 2 of Daniel chapter 12, "And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake." This is the resurrection rapture. They're sleeping in the earth, right? The dust of the earth, and they're awakened. This is the resurrection rapture. Verse 2 again of Daniel chapter 12. "And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt." Some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Verse 3, "And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever." So, when does it say that this resurrection rapture will take place? After Michael stands up. When does Michael stand up? He stands up at the midpoint of the 7 years, when the time of great troubles begin. Only after Michael stands up will the resurrection rapture take place. Everyone who's found written in the book will be resurrected if they're dead, and will be changed if they're mortal. It says, verse 2 again, "And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt." That is the resurrection rapture. It doesn't happen until Michael stands up. Michael doesn't stand up until the time of great trouble. And the time of great trouble is the time of the great tribulation period. So there will be no pre-tribulation resurrection rapture. It's not in the Bible. You won't find it. They have to say it. But I'm showing you in the Bible. Michael stands up at the time of great trouble, which is the beginning of the great tribulation period. And after he stands up, many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. And who's raised from the dead? Everyone that shall be found written in the book of life. The book of life. This is the resurrection rapture. There will be no pre-tribulation resurrection rapture. It's not in the Bible. So you need to share this with somebody, right? On Facebook or whatever. Send them here and tell them to watch this video, because there will be no pre-tribulation resurrection rapture. All right? God bless you, and bye-bye.